What's up, MLSP fam? It's Aaron Parker. I'm excited to be here. Welcome. We are live. Awesome. So we're going to be talking about today are the 7 keys to creating a 6-figure income online. So I'm really excited to be here. We've got some exciting stuff to talk about on how to create a 6-figure income. So if you're ready and you're excited and you want to be able to make a 6-figure income in your business, then you need to pay attention. And I'd like to see who's here. Drop a comment, hit like, let me know who's here, who's ready to rock and roll. The number one key is making a decision. All right. So we talked about this on the call, but I want to kind of recap this, because when you truly make a decision, you are going to be able to create what it is that you are deciding to do. And as I said on the call, when you truly decide to do something, whatever it is, then you're going to start doing the things, you're going to start thinking, you're going to start acting differently to be able to create that thing, whatever it is. You want to hit your goal, you want to hit your rank, you want to get to the next level. As I said on the call, one of my mentors told me many years ago, and it just had a profound impact on me. And she said, Aaron, you didn't reach your goal because you didn't decide to reach your goal. Just think about that. When you truly decide to do something, you're going to do it, right? It's like walking across the street. You're not going to just try to walk across the street. You're either going to do it or you're not. So I want you to think about your goal and creating success, getting to the next level. What if it really was that simple? And for those of you that may be struggling with this, thank you, Cassandra. For those of you that may be struggling with this, and if you have any, guys, if during this whole broadcast today, if you have any thoughts or opinions or questions, just drop them in the comments. I'd love to see what you guys have to say about this. But when you decide, you cut yourself off from all other options. Yes, I love that. And so what that means is when you want something bad enough, you're going to do the things that are going to create that result. Now, one thing you have to be careful of is sometimes we don't create the result as fast as we want. And this is where this could be a trap. So don't fall into this trap. Is I decided and I put in the work and I made the sacrifice and I did everything, but I still failed. Well, guess what? Maybe you didn't fail. Maybe you just quit too soon, right? How many of you guys are with me on that? Because I've been through so many situations where I've struggled, I've fallen down, I've made mistakes, and a lot of people would quit. And they would say that they didn't make it, they weren't good enough, this wasn't for them, right? But I kept going. I kept going because I made a decision. And so, are you willing to decide? Once you make a decision, it will change your life. Yes, and I love this as well. Hope is not a strategy. It can keep you in the game, but it isn't a strategy. Thank you. I appreciate that, because that's exactly word for word what I said on the wake-up call, right there. And I want to touch on this quickly, because hope is powerful. And I think hope is important, but hope is not a strategy. Hope is not going to get you to 6 figures. Hope will keep you in the game. What I mean by that is when you are down, when you are frustrated, when you are questioning everything, like, is this really for me? Is this really going to work? Do I really have what it takes? You know, my whole business is failing. I'm not having success. I'm not making money. What will keep you in the game is hope. And I want you to have hope to know that you can do it. You can do this. So have the hope to press on, to press forward, but it's not a strategy. You want to create 6 figures? Number 1 is make a decision. By the way, if you're getting value and you think somebody else could benefit from this, I don't know what you're doing, but share this, because somebody needs to hear this information and they will be thanking you later. All right. Now, number 1 is make a decision. It all comes down to a decision. And with the decision is, and I have this little piece of information. I don't know if this can benefit anybody. If this If this right here, what I just put in the comments could benefit you, then click like on that comment right there. Because once you decide something, nothing will stop you. Nothing. This is about your mindset and knowing that if you truly want something bad enough, you will make it happen. This is the most important key, because if your mind is not strong, you will not make it very far. So the question that I have for every one of you is, have you decided? Have you decided? And this is more important than anything else. And this is why I'm spending so much time on it. The other 6 keys, we're going to fly through them. But if you haven't truly decided, and it's why I wear this bracelet every single day, here's what it says. You ready? Here's what it says. I want you guys to comment. Comment right now. I have decided. And I wear this because it's a reminder. It reminds me every day of my goals, of my dreams, and that I've made a decision. And that decision I have to back up with action and with passion and with excitement, and I will not quit. So how many of you guys are making a decision? If you are, let me know. All right. Number two key to making 6 figures is a strategy. Do you have a strategy? So what does this mean? It means creating a plan of attack that if you follow will absolutely create success. Hear me out. A strategy. What is your strategy? I was in the military. I was in the Marine Corps. And when we were doing training operations to protect our country, we had to have a strategy. Can you imagine if the military goes to war without a strategy, without a plan of attack? Everybody would die. The same thing in your business, right? When you get up every morning, what is your strategy? When you get up every morning, what is your strategy? What is your plan of attack? Do you know that one of the biggest reasons why people struggle in a home-based business, in network marketing, is this? It's because they're just going through their day, going through the motions, going through training, but where's the attack? And listen, guys, going through training, being on calls like this, right? This is important, but you can't do it all day long, right? If you're going through trainings all day, that's not a strategy. You want to go consume the training, and then you need to attack. You need to implement. You need to go take swift action. Does this help? Is this making sense? You guys with me on this? You've got to go put in the work. What is the work that you're doing? And you've got to make sure that the work that you're putting in, the strategy that you're putting in, is going to produce results. Guys, all these things I'm sharing with you, by the way, are all the things that I did, the mistakes that I made. I'm sharing with these mistakes with you, and then how I went from a mistake to creating a 6-figure income, creating 6-figure incomes many times, and now today having a multiple 6-figure income, earning more than we ever have before. So this stuff works if you will trust me and you will apply this. So what is your strategy? What is your plan of attack? I want you to really think about this. Step 1, you've made a decision. There's no turning back. You have decided that no matter what, you're going to be successful. Step 2 is, what's the strategy? Do you have a strategy? Like, seriously. And many people simply don't have a strategy. They're going through the motions. They're putting in some work. They're going to trainings. They're going to meetings. They're doing some prospecting, but where is the attack? If you truly want to take your business to the next level, you've got to attack the business with strategy that is going to produce results. All right, you guys with me? Who's with me? Okay, we ready? Who's ready for number 3? Number 3 is, drum roll, who's ready for number 3? Number 3 key to success is being focused. Woo! Let's talk about focus. It's about being laser focused. Laser focused. Now, when I mention multiple streams of income, obviously having a stream of income in network marketing and then having a stream of income with MLSP, for example, nothing wrong with that. Okay, but here's the problem with too many streams of income, right? And I'm only sharing with you what I've done. Like let me be honest. Let me be very, very real with everyone. When I created a 6-figure income with MLSP, guess what? It's all I did. I wasn't doing anything else. The only thing that I was building was MLSP. Now, did I have a network marketing business? Of course, but that wasn't my focus. That wasn't my focus. So number 3 is focus. And guys, again, I'm just sharing with you what has worked for me to create 6 figures. See, when there was a time where I was focused on multiple streams of income and I had all these different streams of income, and guess what? They were all teeny tiny little streams of income. I was making $50 here and I'd make $100 here, maybe $500 a month over here. But where was my focus? And I'm just sharing with you personally that the only time that I have ever created a 6-figure income in any business, in the several network marketing companies that I've made 6 figures in, and the 6 figures that I've earned from My Lead System Pro, in every single case, all of them, guess what? I was only focused on one thing, one stream of income. And I believe that it is that laser focus, that all-consuming focus. Like, look at Brian. You know, Brian Finale may have other streams of income. Maybe he has investments. But would you guys agree that he's pretty focused on MLSP? Yeah, like this is his life. He is consumed with this, right? This is his passion. This is his mission. And so my question for you is, what are you focused on? What are you focused? What are you really focused on? And is it possible that maybe you're focused on too many things? We all know the saying, what happens when you try to chase 2 rabbits? Where are the rabbits going? One's going this way, one's going this way. How's that going to work out for you in business? Not very well, because you're not going to catch either one. And that is what I see so many people doing. Trying to chase multiple rabbits, and you look like a chicken with your head cut off, and you're wondering why you're not successful. Get focused. Get laser focused. All right, is this helping? Is this helping? You getting some value? If you are, drop a comment, drop a like, share this with somebody. Let me know. Number 4, we got 7 keys to success, 7 keys to earning a 6-figure income. Number 4 is teamwork. A huge part of my success has been the amount of time and energy that I put into my team. There are people that work with me today that I worked with 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Even people that I only worked with for a short period of time, but because they saw how much I put into the team, they want to be a part of that team. Remember that your team will always do what you do. So don't ever expect them to do something you're not doing. I see this happen time and time and time again in network marketing, where people are always looking at their team and saying, have you guys ever had this happen? Ready? My team's just not producing. My team is not working. How come my team isn't going? And then I'm looking, I'm like, well, what are you doing? And they're like, well, I'm producing. Okay, but are you producing consistently, right? Your team's going to do what you do. Now, that's not always the case, obviously, because if my whole team did everything that I did, my team would be 100 times bigger than it is. The bottom line is that your team is looking to you for leadership. They want to see you producing. They want to see you putting in the work. They want to see how focused are you, right? So teamwork, I had to put in here as step 4 because it's such an important part of success. Like, You can create a decent income just by yourself. But in network marketing, if you want to create big income, you've got to have a great team. And you build a great team by working with them. Work with the team. I mean, Brian does such a phenomenal job with that, with his team and the entire MLSP community. Creating teamwork is so, so important. All right, this one's short and sweet. You ready for this? Number 5, key to a 6-figure income. Short and sweet, guys. You ready for it? Hustle! Right here, hustle. You got to put in the hustle. I mean, think about it. And I'll add to this that you have to put in the hustle consistently. Be consistent. How many people, whether you or someone you know, have put in the work and they're like, well, I put in the work. I work so hard. I put in the hustle, but I'm not making big money. I didn't have big success. Well, let's see. You probably got to go back to step 1 because your decision might have been off. Your strategy might have been off. Your focus might have been off. You guys getting this? Like these keys, they all come together. But you also have to look at, are you really putting in the hustle? And I want to be real with you guys because I see people every day in network marketing, and so many people are putting in work, but are they really putting in the right kind of work? Are they really putting in the work that's going to produce results? How many people are busy? I'm so busy. I'm so busy, right? I'm busy working my business, but I'm not getting any results. Guess what? The hustle, the work that you're putting in, it's not the right work. I'm just keeping it real. If you're putting in the right type of hustle, the right type of work, you're going to produce results. So you have to take a self-inventory, go back to step 2, which is your strategy, your plan of attack, and look closely at what is it that you're actually doing. And is it producing results? Is this helping? Put in the work. You've got to hustle. That means go above and beyond. It means when you're tired, you keep going. It means you get up early. It means you stop watching so much TV, right? It's making those sacrifices for your dream. How bad do you really want it? And be consistent. You can't just put in the work. I worked so hard. I did it for 2 months. And then I stopped. Well, you stopped. You stopped before the magic could happen. Don't stop before the magic happens. Keep going. I mean, my goodness, we talked about this on the wake-up call. Brian asked me, and I went 12 years. 12 years. And I was putting in hustle. 12 years putting in hustle. But I was doing this part-time while I was working jobs to support my family. And why did it take 12 years? Because the hustle that I was putting in was the wrong hustle. And because I didn't have all these other things, the decision, the strategy, the focus, something was off. Are you guys getting this? Are you getting this? If you are, let me know. All right, we got 2 more. We've kind of touched on this one. All right, we've touched on this. Okay? You ready for this? This is so important. I was actually just talking about this. When you're putting in the work, when you're putting in the hustle, be consistent. This is one of the biggest enemies of network marketers is lack of consistency. And some people say, well, I was consistent for a month. I was consistent for 3 months. Guess what? That's not long enough. Make this your life. Make this your life. It's really simple. If you treat your business like a hobby and you just do it sometimes, you're never going to make 6 figures. It's not going to happen. Treat this like a business. Apply these 7 keys and you will get to 6 figures. For some of you, it can happen fast. Some of you will take longer, but you will get there. Just because you do something good for a day, or you do it good for a week, or you do it good for a month, doesn't mean jack squat unless you keep doing it every day. 2 very powerful books that go along with this, if you have not read, you must read. Get them on audio, read them, whatever you have to do. The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy and The Slight Edge. Both books, phenomenal. The compound effect is always working. It's either working for you, and the compound effect is helping you get results, or the compound effect is working against you, and it's going to push you further away from getting results. That's number 6. We got one more, all right? One more key to success. Are you guys getting some value? Here we go. Number 7 is the dreaded word. The dreaded word, failure. Failure is my friend. I used to be so afraid of failure. Now let's talk about failure. I need to expand on this. I need to help everyone understand what this means, because I'm talking about little failures that happen daily, that happen weekly, that happen consistently. When you're failing in your business, meaning you do a video and you get no engagement. You put out a sales funnel and you make no sales. You're running Facebook ads. You're spending money on ads and you're not converting. Oh my God, I just spent $100 on Facebook ads and I got no sales. You failed. You failed. Guess what? The only path to success, guess what? It is filled with failure. Hello? Do I have your attention? The only path to success, the only one, there's only one. It is filled with potholes. It's filled with mountains. It's filled with people on the sidelines, all the people that have opinions who are not doing it, and they're literally throwing rocks at you. They're literally telling you that you're not going to succeed. And you're going to fall down. Boom, fall in your face. You're going to be bloodied up. You're going to fail. You're going to fail. You're going to fail. Your ads aren't going to work. Nobody's going to join your business. Your team's not going to grow. Do you have any idea how many times I've gone through these things? Countless. Without failure, there is no success. Period. Now, again, there's 2 types of failure. I'm not talking about ultimate failure, where you just flat out quit and you are labeled a failure. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the little things that you're doing consistently in your business. Oh, I went for my goal and I failed. How many of you have ever gone for a goal? You're trying to hit a rank. You put everything into it. You're applying all of these keys and you fail. You missed. You failed. You didn't hit your goal. Anybody? It's happened to me a million times. You have to be willing to push yourself, get knocked down, because that is how you learn. It's how you grow. And when you get back up, you are stronger. When you get back up, you're stronger. You're wiser. You've got calluses. And you'll be ready next time. You'll be ready to push even harder next month and the next month and the next month until you succeed. All right, my friends, those are the 7 keys to success. I will just take a few seconds. If you have any thoughts, if you have any reactions, if you have any questions for me, if you got some value, what did you like best? What did I miss? What would you like to add? Drop a comment. Let me see really quick before we close out. Just want to know if you got some value. And let me ask you this. What is the one thing of these 7 keys that you are going to take from this and you're going to start right now, not tomorrow? You're not going to procrastinate this. You're going to start right now applying this in your business. What is it that you are going to start applying in your business right now? You've got the 7 keys. You know what they are. There's probably a ton more, but these were just 7 that I put together that I know have had a huge impact on the success that we are having. And I wanted to be able to bring this to you because at the end of the day, it's about us. It's about responsibility. It's about our mindset. That is the only variable to success. Realize that in your business today, are there people having huge success? Absolutely. It's not the product. It's not the comp plan, right? It's not the owners. Those things are the same for everyone. The only variable to your success is you. And once you fully embrace it, you fully own it, you will have a shift in your posture, in your confidence, and you will know that you have what it takes to create whatever level of success that you're looking to create. So thank you guys so much. Monique says, focus is the key for her. Being focused is so important. Without that focus, you're going to be distracted. And when you have distraction, there is no success, period. Okay? We've got being consistent, being focused. Ryan says consistency, so important. So many people will put in the work, but then they lose, they stop being consistent, and it's like you're starting all over again. Stay consistent, right? Focus is what I need the most. Yes, choosing one main thing. And listen, I know some people will disagree with me on this. And I mean, what can I say? I'm just giving you my opinion. When I go back to my first six-figure income, the first time I ever made six figures was 2012. And every single company, there's been several where I have made six figures. They all of them had one thing in common. It was the only thing I was doing. Laser focus. Laser focus. Guys, if you have anyone that could benefit from this information, share this video, get it out there, because somebody you know could benefit from these keys. I know they can. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here, doing the right things and not getting distracted with all of the other things and all of the hype and everything that's out there, all the shiny objects. Absolutely. Find your thing and run with it. Yes, embrace your failures. The only path to success is riddled with failure along the way. Okay? Billy, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. All right, my friends, thank you for being here. Make it a great day. It is December. 2020 is right around the corner, and Brian said it on the call. If you want 2020 to be your year, it doesn't start next month. It starts now. So go apply these keys, put them into use, do it every day, and go after your dreams. I believe in you. I know you can do it. And as you start applying these things, come back to this video, save this video, post in the MLSP community Facebook group a month from now, 2 months from now, and share the success that you have been able to achieve after applying this information. I love you guys. I love this. I'm so fired up. Have an awesome day, and let's crush December and explode into the new year. Woo!